MK here. Thanks for tuning in. If you've been watching our videos, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button for me. Let's get this run on. Happy Saturday. We are out at Peters Canyon for a 7-mile recovery run. We're right in the middle of it right now. Here's what the first 3 miles look like in a little bit of low light. All right, mile 1 in 9:02. All right, that was mile 2. All right, 9:32 was that 3rd mile. Nice and easy on the trails today. All right, that was 4th mile. We're getting pretty close to a lot of races now, and a lot of people are getting ready to taper or are already in their taper. So today we're going to talk about how to taper. There are 2 types of taper strategies for the marathon. I'm going to go into more detail about our taper strategy, which is connected more to running higher mileage. So this is for everybody who's running 55 miles and above. For those of you who are running under 50 miles, like my friend Meg, you will taper very differently. The general tapering rule is to reduce only one of the 2 stresses that we apply in order to improve running fitness. Those 2 stresses are intensity and volume. So for Meg, before her race, we will reduce intensity and keep volume pretty consistent, since she'll be running around 40 miles per week. Denny and Brian have been averaging about 78 miles a week. So I'm going to give you general tapering guidelines using them as an example. Since Denny and Brian are at relatively high mileage, we're going to maintain our intensity, but we'll reduce the volume. So for 3 weeks out, we will decrease volume by 10% and run about 70 miles that week. Then 2 weeks out, we'll run 70% of our volume, reducing by 30%, and we should hit around 55 miles that week. And the week of the race, we'll decrease our volume by 50% and run about 36 miles, not including the marathon race itself. The intensity will stay pretty similar. At 3 weeks out, we'll do our last 10K time trial, and we'll still have a quality long run. This will be our last high quality long run of 18 miles. At 2 weeks out, we'll do our last VO2 max workout, and we've been doing VO2 max sessions and building up towards 3 by 1600 meters, and then that will happen 2 weeks out. And 1 week out from race day will be the final medium long run, which will have quality in it as well, maybe between 8 and 10 miles of marathon pace and a little bit of tempo. The biggest mistake that I see people make in the taper is tapering everything. Tapering the intensity and tapering the volume at the same time. And I think the biggest feedback that I get from runners who do this is that they don't feel themselves on race day. They feel stiff or tight. It takes half the race to get that good marathon pace feeling again. They just don't feel sharp. And during the week of the race, we'll do 1 dress rehearsal. Well, we'll do a 8-mile run with 2 miles at race pace. But other than that, race week is pretty chill. As we get closer to our race at Long Beach Marathon, you'll get to see everything in way more detail. So make sure you tune into those episodes. All right, that was mile 6. Just cruising down the trail at around 8-minute pace. If you have a race coming up, I hope you have a good taper. Put your taper questions in the comments below if you have them, and I'll do the best that I can to help you. Shout out to my friend Koo for asking about tapering recently. Oh, my legs feel so much better after this recovery run. Super grateful to be able to share the trails with my friends and family. I'm definitely gonna have a great day. I hope you have a great day and a meaningful run. We'll see you in the next one. Bye now.
Running my whole life, over 30 years with a running group, and we got smart, at least I did, about 15 years plus ago. You switch and cross-train. No more running 6 days a week. Swim, bike, yoga, Pilates, all kinds of fun stuff.
That's
but then
awesome.
I treasure the trail run, so have a good day running, you guys.